Suppose that we're asked to find a quadratic equation that gives us x equals some constant c1 and x constant, or some constant x equals c2 as its solutions. Well, if I know that the equation has these solutions, then I can factor it and say that x minus c1 times x minus c2 is equal to 0. And you can check that just by saying, splitting these two expressions up. So looking at the first one, you get x minus c1 equals 0. And then solving for that, you get x equals c1. And looking at the other equation, you get x minus c2 equals 0. And then solving for that, you get x equals c2. So continuing on, we want to go ahead and FOIL this expression right here. So that we'll get x squared minus c2x minus c1x plus c1 c2 equals 0. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to factor out an x right here. So doing that, we'll have x squared minus x times c1 minus c2, so that should be plus c2 plus c1 c2 equals 0. So let's take a look at another example. Let's say this time we're asked to find an equation that gives us solutions of x equals 6a and x equals negative 3b. So we're going to use the same process here. We're going to say that we can factor it as x minus 6a times x plus 3b equals 0. And just to make sure we're all okay with this, we can split it off and look at both parts of this left-hand side. So just taking a look at this one, we have x minus 6a equals 0, which gives us that x equals 6a. And then taking a look at this side, we get x plus 3b equals 0, which tells us that x equals negative 3b. So we could stop there, or we can go a little further. So foiling this, we get x squared plus 3bx minus 6ax minus 18ab equals 0. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to factor an x out of here. So then what we'll have is x squared plus x times 3b minus 6a minus 18b ab equals 0. So I hope this video was helpful. Go ahead and do me a favor and hit like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.